Canada. So the FIFA Street presentation, I hear it was a real winner. So Thomas Singleton and I, the producer of Grand Slam Tennis, are going to try to outdo them with the best Grand Slam Tennis 2 presentation ever. That's right. So I'm Jen Riley, the communications director on this franchise. And we're going to run you through some fun stuff today, aren't we, Thomas?
We sure are, Jen.
Okay. So what we're going to start off with is a PowerPoint and then into a fancy demo, and then we can take all of your questions. And just a reminder, I wish I did, but I don't speak Spanish, so you're going to have to give me questions en anglais. Oh, that's French. I can't even say in English in Spanish.
See.
Terrible. See. Okay, so we're ready to start. Thomas, take it away.
Fantastic. So we're going to start off, like Jen said, we're going to start off in the PowerPoint. So I'm hoping you guys are over in the PowerPoint right now. I'll walk you through that. Again, I'm Thomas Singleton, the line producer for Grand Slam Tennis 2, and it's exciting times here at EA Sports because tennis is back for EA Sports. Okay. So for the first time, you can swing the racket like a Grand Slam champion with Grand Slam Tennis 2 in high def for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Featuring our Total Racket Control System, or in probably the first innovation in the tennis category in years, where you can play the entire experience with just the analog sticks. Next up is our best-in-class Move integration, where we literally put a tennis racket in the palm of your hand and allow you to perform real live tennis strokes live in your own living room. And finally, our Pro AI system, where play styles for the first time become strategy. Not only do our pros look like themselves and sound like themselves, but they play just like themselves as well. So those are the key pillars, and that's the foundation. Those three pillars is the foundation combined with our presentation and combined with all four majors, Wimbledon exclusive to our franchise. But today we're here to talk about EA Sports depth that you've come to expect from any franchise from EA Sports, and Grand Slam Tennis is no different. So we're going to jump out of this PowerPoint right now and show off a video that really illustrates the depth that we've got in this product. Still going? No. So first up, we'll talk about single-player career mode, where you train, grow, and dominate your competition on the way to becoming the next Grand Slam champion. Training within this mode is hosted by none other than John McEnroe, who's exclusive to the franchise. John will take you through a series of training drills to elevate your game to that next level. The overall benefit to training is not only to get better at the game, but also to increase your attributes over time within your career. Exhibition is where you'll play against others from month to month, generate your own rivals along the way, but most importantly, unlock additional gear to equip your character with. Participating in tournaments, however, is where it's at in Grand Slam Tennis. Tournaments help increase your player's ranking. Ultimate goal, become ranked number 1. Win as many Grand Slam championships as you can. We've also got cool features like Game Face that literally puts you in the game like I am here, winning the Wimbledon Championship. With the exclusive rights to Wimbledon and all four majors, the only place you can win a Grand Slam championship, career championship, is in Grand Slam Tennis 2. Grand Slam Classics are where you participate in over 20 classic matches, over 3 decades worth of historical matches like this Borg versus John McEnroe 1980 match. Unlocking additional errors along the way is what it's all about, and rewriting or reliving history. And finally, there's never a dull moment when it comes to online in Grand Slam Tennis 2. Go head-to-head in singles, doubles, against others around the globe in a virtually lag-free environment. Or participate in single knockout tournaments and see how you stack up against the rest of the world. So that's it for Grand Slam Tennis 2 in the depth. We're going to jump back into the PowerPoint real quick. So again, total racket control, best move sport integration, Pro AI, and finally the EA Sports depth that you've come to expect from any title in EA Sports makes this the ultimate tennis experience. Now we're going to jump over and show off a quick little roster video that we created to show you some of the characters that we've got within the product.
Rated E for everyone.
I'm sure you won't be disappointed.
EA Sports.
Eventually we'll run this video. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Cool. That's the video.
Yay video.
Yay
I thought it looked
video.
really good. I thought it was excellent. I would like to go buy this product.
I'm going to buy it right now, but it's not ready yet. So next up, we're going to check out some gameplay. I'm going to jump in the game here, play through some matches, illustrate total racket control. We'll talk a little about best-in-class move integration and the Pro AI. Now, we won't get into many of the depth features because going through a long career mode, I don't think we have that much time. So we won't play through our career mode. So I'm going to jump into a singles match right now. I'll go Novak, world rank #1 versus Rafa Nadal. We'll play. We'll give Rafa the competitive advantage here, and we'll jump into Philippe Chartier, where he's been dominating for 6 years now. I'm assuming after this coming year it'll be 7, but we'll see. So total racket control again. What we've done is essentially put the entire tennis racket on the right analog stick. So all of my strokes from flat to top spin to slice are all controlled with the right analog stick. Much like we've done in our NHL franchises or our Fight Night franchise with total punch control or putting the hockey stick on the right analog stick. We've done that in tennis. So from my serving, from the point where I start serving, I simply pull back and press forward. Where I'm pressing forward on my right analog stick is where the ball will go in my opponent's court. So aiming #1 and how I get it there being #2, whether I choose a flat shot, a top spin shot, or a slice. Again, simply pull back and push forward to start. That meter that you're seeing is our service HUD, our service meter, right? So the longer I hold back, the more power I generate on my serve, but with more power comes less accuracy. There's a slice shot deep into the court. Nice little lob by Rafa. Serving, you can serve different types of serves as well. You can serve a top spin, a slice, or a flat serve. I tried a top spin there. My timing was a little off. Therefore, it went out. So while aces are also possible, it's also possible to double fault for the first time in a tennis game, as opposed to simply pressing a button. From a pro AI standpoint, you take a look at Rafa. That's what we worked with Nike, and that's what he will be wearing at the Roland Garros tournament this year. We've done the same with each of our athletes to make sure that they're looking as authentic as possible. I'm assuming you have audio over there so you can also hear the authenticity within the way Rafa and Novak sound throughout a match. It's quite energetic. There's a lot of grunts. There's a lot of action going on. They really push it. From a pro AI standpoint, Rafa, who's a defensive baseliner, will sit back on the baseline and wait for me to make mistakes, unless he sees opportunities like so to approach the net and try to finish me. I've obviously played this game, therefore I'm dominating him right now. So while Novak himself is an all-court player, how I choose to use him is really what he becomes. If I wanted to be a serve and volley style player like a John McEnroe, I'll have some success, but ultimately I want to choose the pro that I'm playing with as he's built. So if I'm playing as Rafa, I want to sit back on the baseline more than ever and actually defensively use my opponent's shots against them. The AI also adapts over time. So in the higher difficulty levels, as I really start to push my opponent, if I start to dominate my opponent down the line on forehand winners, my opponent will try to keep the ball away from my forehand. So there's a certain level of adaptability in an organic way where they learn over time. Here's me trying to approach the net. Not too much success. Rafa's forehand winner.